So the Automatron DLC trailer was finally released by Bethesda earlier on today, and in my previous video where I showed you guys the trailer, I kind of talked about it a little bit. I did say I was going to be doing a bit more of an in-depth look or breakdown of the trailer itself, with some of the comments that you guys have put in the comment section of that video, kind of pointing out a few things, and that is exactly what you're going to be seeing here today. So, quick reminder, the official release date for the Automatron DLC itself is officially on March the 22nd, so only 7 days away now, and we will get our hands on this awesome DLC content. But anyway, jumping into this, I'm going to do quarter by quarter, I guess, and then after the quarter's played, I'll go ahead and talk, individually about some of the things spotted, and also some of the things that you guys have spotted as well throughout the video.
This was the third time we've been attacked by robots like these. It's time to uncover the source and confront their leader. I ask your assistance in stopping this mechanist.
You see junk. I see the building blocks of life. Mine in particular.
So in the opening segments of the trailer, the first thing I do want to point out is what seems to be the crafting station, to where we're going to actually be, crafting these robots and putting them together in different ways and stuff. You can just see some of the different variations of robots we have here. We have what seems to be a cross between a Robo-Brain. You can see like the Robo-Brain tracks there at the bottom, with what seems to be the Protectron kind of top half of the body there. So customization's going absolutely crazy. You'll see some more here. There's literally like countless amounts of customization options that you will see throughout the trailer. A little bit too much to mention, but I will point out a few. This one right here looks scary, looks absolutely crazy, and I just can't wait to get jumping in and customizing robots and stuff, and seeing what this really does have to offer. Something else I do want to point out from the opening segments is this scene right here. This is where the door opens, and you get to see a glimpse of what you'll also see throughout the trailer later on as well, is the first scene of the Robo-Brain, which doesn't really look too much different. You'll see it once again throughout the trailer there, but that is the first, or the very first scene we get to see of the Robo-Brain there. And for the final thing I do want to mention in the opening segments is the very uniquely looking blue Assaultron that you not only see throughout the trailer, but you also hear as well as she's telling you need to stop the robot invasion. You need to get to the source of the problem, confront their leader, the mechanist, and stop him in his tracks. So judging from what's actually shown of her and basically what she's saying in the trailer, I'm guessing it's probably someone you're going to have to go to get the main quest from, and it's definitely going to be one of the significant characters, or the significant good characters that you do have to go through throughout this DLC. And now we move on to the second segment of the trailer, and here is where things start to get really interesting.
The final confrontation awaits. I only hope we both live to see it.
So there's a lot of things to talk about in this segment, and I guess let's start off with, which a lot of you guys were commenting this to me in the other video, by the way, what seems to be some sort of a ray gun type weapon, but it's an Assaultron head. You can actually see it's an Assaultron head by the gameplay. You'll also see another short clip of this as well in the other segment, which I'll stop for you guys and slow down a little bit. But yeah, that weapon looks absolutely crazy. I mean, an Assaultron head for a weapon, I mean, you can just imagine that's probably going to be a pretty damn powerful weapon, to say the least. Something else to mention in this actual scene is the fact that he's wearing an Eyebot helmet. Obviously one of the new helmets that's going to be introduced into the game there. Very interesting stuff, and I believe he's wearing some form of new armor as well. You can see there again from the clip there by the gameplay in the background. Aside from this, we also get a glimpse of another weapon in the trailer, which is this weapon right here, which seems to be some form of a Mr. Handy saw blade. At least that's what I think it is, or it's some form of it looks like a weapon that you can probably turn on, and the blade will start spinning on it, if you know what I mean. But that, of course, is a new variation of a new melee weapon there. The reason why I say I think it's a Mr. Handy saw blade is because of the fact that we have an Assaultron gun. It kind of makes sense that we would use other robots and kind of other robot parts for some of the newer weapons in game, if that makes any sense to you guys. But aside from this, throughout that segment as well, we got to see a pretty much endless amount of different robot customizations. One of them pulled out a shish kebab on his left arm. You can see there, that's a freaking shish kebab, man. So crazy stuff here. And now let's move on to the final segments of the trailer here and discuss a little bit about those final segments.
Now you'll face the full might of the mechanist! Come on, robots! Let's finish this!
So once again, there is a bunch of things to talk about here. Starting off with another brand new weapon spotted in the trailer, the electric or lightning chain gun. You actually get to see a little bit of gameplay of this as well by the gameplay in the background. I mean, this thing looks beast. I'm questioning if it's going to be that good though. I'm presuming it will be, but it's definitely one to look out for. They're definitely looking awesome as well. Aside from this, we got another glimpse, of course, of the Automatron head ray gun. I'm going to keep calling it for now until we know the official name for it, as you can see there by the gameplay as well as another clip of the Mr. Handy saw blade type weapon in action there as well, with the actual saw blade, as you can see, spinning up there against the robot. Aside from this, there is a new death animation you can see here as well. You get this kind of robot that kind of jumps on top of you and starts stabbing you with both his hands. And you can see there, of course, that is the sole survivor they're actually getting jumped on. So I do believe that to be a brand new death animation there. And then we have this thing, which is very interesting. I mean, this is one hell of an armored robot. I believe it's some variation of a sentry bot, I think. I'm not too sure. I mean, it looks that way to me, but it could be a completely different variation entirely. Probably going to be a boss fight or some form of a huge legendary enemy to face off against. That looks very beefed up, as you can tell there. And then we have the main man himself, the Mechanist. This is the first glimpse we get of the Mechanist in his Mechanist costume. Looks a little bit different to the Fallout 3 version. I've seen a lot of you guys mention in the comment section as well. Shout out to all you guys that have commented and the comments that have popped up throughout the video, by the way. But a lot of people are commenting, you know, this is the same guy from Fallout 3. And I did actually mention in a video, I made a complete, separate video about this guy in general. And I'm still not convinced. I mean, I don't know if this is the same guy. I mean, of course, he's wearing, the same sort of costume. But is it the same person? That is something I'm guessing we will have to wait and see when we actually get our hands on it and get to experience it for ourselves and check for ourselves there. So that is pretty much it. I mean, aside from this, for the final actual segment of the trailer, you get to see the huge robot army in front of the Mechanist. We get another glimpse of the Robo Brain there again. A little bit more detail this time, of course, not looking too much different from the other Fallouts Robo Brains, of course, but that is pretty much it for the breakdown. There's probably a couple of things I haven't mentioned. If there is, be sure to let me know down in the comment section down below. And I'm hyped, man. Like, it's a little bit more than I expected. In true honesty, this is a lot more than I expected from this DLC. Or what I'm seeing so far is a little bit more than I expected from this DLC. So let me know your thoughts on all of this in general down below. As always, if you did enjoy this video today, be sure to leave a like on the video, guys. Your support, of course, is always greatly appreciated on the channel. And do remember, I'm going to be covering this DLC when it releases on March 22nd. In its entirety. I'm probably going to be streaming it live here on YouTube. I'm going to be doing tutorials, guides on rare weapons, all the good stuff that you guys, of course, are subscribed here for on Fallout. You will be seeing when the DLC does actually arrive. Quick reminder, there is 2 giveaways being hosted right now. One is my own personal giveaway for a Fallout 4 Season Pass for the winner's platform of choice. If you do want to enter that, there will be a link down in the description down below. And there is another giveaway that's being hosted for a while now, which is literally $2,000 worth in items. There's a bunch of different YouTubers that you guys may also watch involved in this as well. If you do want to enter that one as well, there will be a link down in the description down below to that. But anyway, as always, hope you did enjoy this video today. Subscribe if you guys are new around, and I'll catch you guys next time with a brand new video. Peace out.